Hello everyone, what about our short video in this issue? Do a full series of unboxing for you. This is what I just bought yesterday. I just received it for the first time today. I bought it offline, and then Pro bought it offline this time. There are low configurations, are all high configuration 16 plus 256 GB 12G covers are not in stock, and then is the lowest configuration of 12 plus 256. Is it available offline? Let's unpack it now. It didn't give the hand-torn label this time. The small rice Pros have also been replaced with the same ones as the ones on the Xiaomi 14 series, this kind of black frosted shell, soft mobile phone, purple metal middle frame is also purple, frosted process. The charger is a 120 watt A port, so I still use a port. I think this thing is worth grooming, because most of the equipment now, all of them are C port. I think it is still very common to reach C port necessary. Although the other end is the C port, but shouldn't it be better to use AC to C? Next, if you can't open the Pro, it's the same a protective case Pro. The one we bought is cyan. It feels the same as but the color is different. The back looks the same, but the camera headset is different. Standard edition it comes with a Makeup Pro doesn't count lenses, and then this middle frame is not the same, is it glossy? The standard edition, its metal frame is matte, while the Pro becomes shiny, and the charger is exactly the same as the standard edition. The last one we bought was white. What about charging? It's the same 90 watts of the Xiaomi 13 Ultra top limit, it's also eye mouth. I just don't understand why Xiaomi all have to go to the eye mouth. The three colors we bought are all light colors, didn't buy black. What about the black? This camera headset and the standard version are exactly the same. There is a makeup lens in the upper right corner of its middle frame is also vertical, but it is not metal, but plastic. There is a sanding process on the top. What about this process? It is generally a $1,000 machine. You can see at a glance that it is a large plastic material. Is it a very cheap price? All in all, the mid-frame texture is much worse than that of the standard edition and Pro edition. Okay, let's start the activism now. Normally, when we get to this point where the new machine is activated, I will turn it off when it updates the system, because I don't want it to update the system automatically. What user experience plan is usually I turn off, even if I can, I will turn it off. Oops, Xiaomi's suggestion is indeed the most. This aspect of setting up a new machine system is also the most cumbersome. Okay, the wallpapers of the three mobile phones are not the same, and as soon as I came in, I was reminded that I had a new system, and then these two don't need to be said. This is the so why didn't there be any mention in this middle? Take a look at the middle of this one, there is no mention of the Pro, there is no new system, right? You see that both the N have been pushed? The new system factory version of the is 1.4.0, what about these three phones? Pro it is Snapdragon, in fact Snapdragon is enough in the current terms of use, and, it is more harmful. It made its first release of the 8000 Heaven, and this processor is the first time we've gotten it, so we're going to give it some performance tests right away. As for the performance data of these three mobile phones, we will test the continuation data later, so you can continue to pay attention to it. We are these three mobile phones. Now when all of them are displayed positively, it is obvious that the bezel of the side of this is a little wider, and it also makes a chamfer of plastic material. In fact, this chamfer shows that it is relatively cheap, the texture of its plastic material comes out. This matte middle frame, and then the front of the N Pro is almost the same, but the chin is still a little wider. In the future, we will test the functions of these three mobile phones in all aspects, and everyone must continue to pay attention to us.